my soul.
Yo, what's up, y'all? First time ever doing a Hunter x Hunter review, man. Like a manga chapter review. Because I did episode reviews of Hunter x Hunter when it was coming out, like on my channel before this. But now I'm doing like the manga and stuff, man. And a new chapter came out today and stuff, and I want to read it. And from now on, like all of my manga reviews, I'm going to be wearing this hat. This is my squid hat I won from King's Dominion, like in 2012. I had it for such a long time, man. Like, I love this hat too, man. Like, and this hat it means something to me, man. And you can't let people hold it, man, because it's real flimsy and stuff. So if they hold it and then mess it up, and I have a really bad history of giving people my stuff, and then it being either lost, like they can't find it, or somebody they gave it to somebody and then the person ain't came back, or it's either broke. Like, I have a real bad history with that, man. So I keep my valuable stuff to the chest. And I'm recording this on my new webcam, man. I got my webcam, my Logitech, I think it's C130 and stuff, 720. Trying to update the freaking the channel for y'all and stuff, man. Like, more stuff is coming in the future for me that I want to do for this channel and stuff, but it just takes time and money, and really money, cause I got the time. Like, for real, if I'm being truly honest, I have the time, but it's just like the money. Like, I need a couple of dollars to do what I want to do for this channel, and then we can take off from there, man. But Hunter x Hunter, chapter 358, page 1. Let's go. Alright, so we see like this, it looks like this freaking concert or something that's going on. Like, this dude, like, announce the guys, like, ladies and gentlemen, at long last the day has finally arrived. Humanity prepares to expand its horizon even further as it embarks anew. Hunter x Hunter, chapter 558, Eve, Yoshihiro Togashi. Oh yeah, last chapter, like, you know what happened last chapter, man. If y'all saw my last review, my Hunter x Hunter discussion and stuff, or even if y'all saw like other people review last chapter was just, it almost was some crap, because Hisoka just going around killing everybody, and then people can't even freaking like defend themselves or even fight them off. Like, all the spiders are supposed to be on the same level, like fighting wise, but yet freaking Hisoka just went and killed 2 spiders, like on that, and a possible 3. Like, it's not been confirmed that Sachi died. Like, I don't know if Sachi died or if Hisoka just left her stuck like that. But hey, I don't even know, man. But let's go with this chapter and stuff. Then, like, I think it's like, it looked like a water dome. Like, that's what it looks like. It looked like a big-tailed whale water dome. On its journey to the new continent, let the Eve's festivities commence. Oh, so that's like some big ass ship or something? Like, that's what that is? It gotta be some big freaking ship, man. Look at that. Oh, let it focus, let it focus. Man, it ain't focusing. Like, that's what it is right there, man. Like, that big tail freaking ship or something. That's what it is. It gotta be a shit. Oh, this dude looks wacky. Hey, man, who is this little girl? Or little dude, or whatever. I don't even know. I'm honored to be in the presence of a living witness, to be a great chapter in history. I think he mean I'm honored to be a living witness. I'm honored to be a living witness in the presence of a great movement or something, or whatever. It's just like, when you translate it over from Japanese to English, man, some of the grammar and freaking sentence structure just be messed all the way up, man. It messes up your review and all of that, live reaction and stuff, because them niggas, like, it's just 2 different languages, man, and what they say and how they mean to say stuff is way different from what we say and how we mean stuff. Alright, from here on out, every single thing you experience will be history. That's right. You yourselves will be part of history. Well then, without further ado, let me introduce the great giant who realized this modern day arc, our very own king, Nasubu. Nasubu. Whatever it is, man. I don't know how to pronounce it. I've got only one thing I want to say. Say, Haju. I am the great king of Kakin. I don't know what that means. I think Kakin is the ship they own or whatever. But that's the dude right there. Like, if this jump will focus, nigga. I'm so sorry. That's the only mess up thing about this is like, I don't think this jump focuses. Like, it's just, this is what you see and stuff. But yeah. Alright. And together we will claim the new continent. King, 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 king. On the second stage we have our second in command, Master Beyond. And on the princes related to the great king by blood, they all await their very first step on this heroic voyage. Dang. So a lot of people. Hold on, is that Netero's son? That look like Netero's son. I'm not even sure. So a whole bunch of people just standing on that stage though. But look. Excuse me, man, my nose is itching. That big dude with the beard. I can't even show y'all, man, because this junk just messing up. Hold on. Can y'all see him? That might be Netero's son right there. I don't even know. It looked like him. Right. When I was in contact with, what is that? Serendich? I wonder how many will be left by tomorrow's ceremony. Some good looking chick. It's just, they introducing new characters that we don't even know. Whatever the one who wins in the end will be me. All you ignorant insects, look well upon me. It is I who will be the next king. Oh, so this is all his like kids and stuff. That dude must be some old guys in here. Just showing a whole bunch of like weird looking people. It just might be me. And like some fat dude, two like sisters that look like that stick together. Some other guy, some chick, some little boy, and like a widow with a freaking baby. It's weird, man. And now at last, how can we go? I just had this thought just blast in my mind right now. How can we go from a chapter like last chapter, and in this chapter we getting freaking like just bull? It seemed like stuff about characters we don't even care about. That's how come I'm like, I don't think Togashi is actually writing Hunter x Hunter. I don't think he actually is, man, because I'm not sure that he will just go off base from what happened. Well, from what happens from the previous chapters, we get this completely new chapter that has nothing to do with nothing. Like the Zodiacs are not even in here yet that I know of. I'm on page 8, and we got 10 more to go. If the Zodiacs could pop up in here, pop up in the ship, and we see them, then it has something to do with the overall story, man. But if this is just a throwaway chapter, this chapter is gonna get a bad rating for me. I'm telling you, it's better not be no throwaway chapter, man. I need to see some Zodiacs. And now, at last, the airship that the king is aboard is heading for the Black Whale. There it goes. Yeah, that's what that ship called. It's a big tail ship that's called the Black Whale. With his very own life on the line, our king is going to lead the way for his people to for unventured lands. Has anyone like this ever existed before? No, never. Our great king now heading onto the the fidgety great ship right this very moment. What a great arrival, so full of greatness. Oh, it is great, ladies and gentlemen. Get out of here, man. I'm tired of reading stupid crap like that. It's a submarine too. That giant whale thing, ship thing, is like a ship and a submarine. Whatever. And now the airship containing the princes and the VPs are heading there one after the other. Also on the water, the general passengers have now begun heading to the Black Whale by ferry. What do you think of this, world? This is greatness. For such a great occasion, we too must enjoy ourselves. Let's celebrate. And then just showing some picture of a bunch of people in like a banquet hall or something. That's what it looks like. I can show y'all, but y'all not gonna be able to see it, man, because the freaking webcam I got doesn't focus. Like, it doesn't focus and stuff, but that's the picture. And you can just follow along with me. I'm on page 10, page 11 now. The black. Oh, this is bigger than. Way bigger than the Titanic. The bottom, like number 5, looked like it's as big as the Titanic was. Dang, this ship is freaking huge. You already know a lot of arcs is going to go on in this ship, man. You already know. Like, you probably going to have upwards to like, dang, man, maybe 2 arcs. Because 1 arc can last for a very long time. But this ship is really, really big, so I'm thinking maybe have 2 arcs in this ship, man. Like, that's what I'm thinking. The Black Whale has 5 decks. The first deck houses the royal family and the VPs. And, the V5s, political VPIs. VIPs. What am I talking about? The second deck has various celebrities and prominent figures as well as the wealthy and upper class. The third deck and below is for the general public and regular passengers. The connecting pathways to each of the decks is being guarded by the royal troops and is being treated as under martial law. Furthermore, the second deck and third deck are completely cut off from each other by massive thick walls during emergencies. They can be opened and shut only from the second deck. Therefore, the hunting grounds are restricted to the first deck and second deck only. Why do they have hunting grounds up here? What is that about? I just loaded my TV and stuff because freaking Cleveland is playing game, I think it's game 6 now. And I don't like LeBron, but for some reason I want Cleveland to win. For some reason. I think I'm just going with like the underdog. I think that's what that is, man. Like, because I really don't like LeBron at all. But I want Cleveland to win for some reason. It's weird. Uh-oh. Yep, they just scored. Alright. After this. Within the ship, maintain calm and composure. Within the ship, maintain calm and composure. What are they talking about? Oh, this dude is talking to some guys. I see it now. The real party begins in 2 months after the landfill ceremony is complete. Landfill. Until then, we are not soldiers but guards, constantly being on the edge of our seats, ready at a moment's notice and awaiting for the first prince. What is that? Benji. First prince begins orders to act on our assault plan is going to be strenuous. Each of the prince's residential quarters is very strictly sectioned off in order for them to handle everything that has to do with their daily life. Contact with their guards is to be kept to a minimum. All of the princes have planned to meet together every Sunday along with their guests for a dinner banquet. The times that each prince will enter and exit has also been decided so that no 2 princes will cross each other's paths in transit. Why in the world are they explaining all this crap? Let me just get through it. Which means that we will have no chance whatsoever here. In fact, we may be spending the entire time pent up like this. Being a higher ranking bodyguard will be convenient. Oh, there go Karapika right there. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's use that chance to search for a way to escape the secession war. Yes, it is possible to contact the other queens and princesses using the phones within the ship. The lower wives cannot call the wives above them. On top of that, the phones should be guarded by troops. The royal troops that are watching over the secession war from a neutral standpoint are monitoring all the passageways. In other words, they're going to be aware of all of our movements. It would seem assassination has been made completely impossible. I don't really understand exactly what the king's motive is here. Karapika talking to like some chick, I don't know who she is. Of course, even within these circumstances, there are plenty of ways around and out. But once you take the existence of nin users into account, the possibilities become endless. First of all, I need to get a read on the enemy's battle strength so I can gauge the balance of power and where we stand presently. I don't know anything apart from how much security personnel each of the prince has. Even excluding the possibility of nin users existing in the mix, our battle strength is scarce. Even the hunters in charge of security outside the residential quarters may not be our allies, which makes them threats. At the time of the test, we didn't learn of any ulterior motives or plans from the Kakin examiners, and most of the Kakin bodyguards even slipped past my chain test. Limited hunter qualifications were given out for the period of this voyage to the Dark Continent in order to have more friendly bodyguards aboard. But it seems the Dark Continent Committee making these examinations lax may have backfired on the U.S. Woo! Good Lord, there's a lot of reading, boy. Golly. Which means outside of the King's residential quarters which means outside of the King's residential quarters on the first deck, there are around 150 temporary Huns concealing some kind of ulterior mission prowling around. Although the second Hunter bylaw escaped the recent reformation of the Hunter bylaws, it was reformed to allow for temporary members. Compared to the risk of strictly selecting people based on certain criteria, this kind of wishy-washy amendment that allows uncertain factors to enter the mix greatly increases the possibility of events transpiring that are beyond expectation. On top of that, when I was in contact with what is that? Surindich, I don't know how to pronounce that. I sense feelings of a blood-drenched royal secession war. Was that just me being nervous, or was it something else entirely? Krapika, is that you, Miza? What's wrong? Good God. Oh, it's the cow dude from the Zodiacs. Alright, how many more pages? 3. Thank the Lord. 3 more pages, man. All this reading. This is very dialogue heavy, man. I don't know if this is set up or not. It seems like a lot of setup because a lot of freaking dialogue. Nothing really going on. They just getting on the ship going to the Dark Continent. Like, they just getting on the ship, man. So the arc is barely starting. And it's just a lot of freaking dialogue going on, man. But I'm going to go ahead and push through. Alright, I'm devoting my attention to decks 3 and 4. The crime rate down here has picked up and gotten out of hand faster than I ever anticipated. From forged tickets, theft and robbery, fighting and arguments, drunken brawls, all the way to identity fraud, larceny, assault, and all kinds of things. Well, assault is the same thing as freaking fighting and brawls. Whatever. Let me keep going. God. And all kinds of things. On top of having to investigate tons of false reports, it's utter chaos. It appears armored that some criminal ring is causing people's tickets to be rendered invalid due to that person supposedly already being on board was the origin of all this mess. Then the rumors even made it to people accusing other people of having the tickets in question. Kakin troops are even dealing with this when any consistency. If this goes on, things will erupt into a total riot. Botobai and I aided the troops and the private security in taking control of the station. That's why I won't be able to attend the Zodiac's meeting prior to departure. Oh God. That might be bad though. He need to attend. We seriously underestimated just how careless and sloppy Kakin could be. Their whole plan and protocol was completely meaningless, and the ones that are the worst off are the medical teams. There are three treatment facility rooms on the third deck, while the fourth and fifth decks only have 2 rooms, and the fifth deck doesn't even have any resident doctors. There are only 1/5 of the medical facilities that they had planned on 1/5 of the doctors available. And what really has me disgusted is that I hear the upper floors have only 1 doctor for every 20 people. I can't be helped. It can't be helped. What is it? Sindel? What is that? Shadale? I think that's Shadale. Shadale was right in the middle of doing everything possible to refill and recruit staff. With the way things are going, the meeting is likely to be called off. Perhaps so. This will probably be my last communication with you before we depart. Stay on your toes and keep your eyes open. Yeah. I might be able to make use of timing of all the chaos down below. Queen Oito. Oh, so she the queen. Alright. In case the worst should happen, I prepare some escape routes we can use in case of an emergency. Allow me to share my findings with you. Emergency? Are you saying that things are going to get even worse than they are now? Well, for example, if there's a crash or a riot or a fire breaks out, it's possible to open the gate connecting the second and third decks. If everything goes well, we might be able to slip away from the eyes of the troops and the princes and blend in with the regular passengers. Can we really do something like that? I don't know what might happen, so I'm just preparing. So please do your best to memorize where the airships, life rafts, and flotation devices are deployed from, and learn how to use them. Knowledge increases your probability of survival by a substantial amount. When it comes down to life or death, comprehend to not knowing what to do, knowing but you unsure if you can or not will have a striking effect on your assignment of a situation. Yeah, that paragraph was fucked. Alright, then they looking weird, and then she looking just shook. Like somebody snatched the soul out of her body, man. She's shaking, dog. Your Highness, are you okay? I had prepared myself for us to die on this boat. I thought that was what I wanted, but suddenly, perhaps you should rest for a while. While you do that, I'll gather the necessary data and materials. Ah, yes, thank you. Please take the Queen and the Prince to their sleeping chambers. Connect me to the system's control room. What the heck is going on in this freaking, ship? Like, what's going on with this? What's going on? And then it looked like a cradle, like with the baby she was holding. It looked like something black came out of it. I don't know what that is. Karapka looked around. He looked over his shoulder really quickly and asked, "What's going on?" Because he felt that presence, and it was like nothing. And it is set in motion. I don't know what the heck's going on, but look at that. That's the last page of the chapter. Karapka looked over his shoulder really fast right there, and that's the black stuff coming out. Yeah, dialogue heavy chapter. What can I say? This chapter is very freaking average. Nothing really happened. Nothing went on. So this chapter is a 6 out of 10 for me. Nothing happened. Wish it wasn't so freaking dialogue heavy. Did you hear me read all that? God, man. God, how I'm gonna do this next video? Like, for real. But yeah, man. Let me know what you think down in the comments below and all that, man. Cause I really don't know what I think, man. Cause that was a lot of reading. Like, for real. It was hard to get through that and stuff. But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Let me know what you think down in the comments, man. Like this video if you like it, dislike it if you don't. I don't care, man. So share this video on all social media platforms, man. And I'm Danny Awesome. You're awesome. Stay awesome. I love your faces. Peace. One love. I'll see y'all in the next one. Hopefully the next one will not be as dialogue heavy as this. Because God, my mouth is fucking dry.